happy statement, and then I will introduce Maureen.
Great.
Go ahead.
Our mission. Helping Parents Heal is a nonprofit organization dedicated to assisting bereaved parents to become shining light parents by providing support and resources to aid in the healing process. We go a step beyond other groups by allowing the open discussion of spiritual experiences and evidence for the afterlife in a non-dogmatic way. Affiliate groups welcome everyone, regardless of religious or non-religious background. Attendance today at this meeting is voluntary, and we are here for the benefit of learning from and sharing with other parents whose child has passed away. It is understood that our discussions are intended to be confidential and not designed to replace traditional therapy or spiritual counseling. However, these Zoom meetings are helpful to parents all around the world, and they are posted on YouTube so that affiliate members who are not able to attend this meeting live can also watch. Helping Parents Heal offers a wide variety of speakers to allow parents to be informed about many possible ways to heal, to connect with their children, and to learn about the afterlife. The views expressed by our guests do not necessarily reflect those of Helping Parents Heal, and we ask that you take from their presentations whatever may benefit you personally. Welcome, everyone. Welcome, Maureen. Thank you for being here.
We are so thrilled that Maureen is here, and I'm going to quickly tell you guys just a little bit about her. She's amazing. She's an internationally renowned spirit medium, intuitive teacher, lecturer, holistic teacher, or healer, and author of the best-selling book, The Medium Next Door: Adventures of a Real-Life Ghost Whisperer. She is the star of the Style Network documentary, Psychic in Suburbia, and she's been interviewed by many national television, radio, and print publications, including CNN, Associated Press, VH1, Martha Stewart Living magazine and radio, the Boston Globe, and Coast to Coast Radio. She has spent decades demystifying the overwhelming subject matter of death and helping individuals to flex their intuitive muscle and tap into messages from spirit. A teacher of sorts, Maureen's work has brought comfort, hope, and healing to the masses. She has taught workshops on intuition building to law enforcement, medical professionals, financial experts, and the average Joe. She spends much of her time giving back by assisting those with terminal illness, sitting with newly bereaved parents, aiding law enforcement, including the FBI, and motivational speaking about life after death, stress management, intuition, and perspective building. Maureen has a reoccurring guest was a reoccurring guest on the Ricky Lake Show, and recently filmed a television pilot for a major network with the hopes of having a nationally syndicated talk show in the near future. Please visit www.maureenhancock.com to learn more. I also just want to say, for those of you who haven't read the book, she is also a shining light aunt. She knows who we are and where we're coming from. Please, without further ado, join me in welcoming Maureen Hancock. Welcome, Maureen.
Hey. Hi, everybody. So I'm going to just get right into a little bit. I know you just heard everything about me, but what I can do for you. And before I forget, every year I do a free 2-hour online event around the holidays, because that is the crappiest time for a lot of you. So mark your calendars for December 23rd, 7 p.m. Eastern time. I will send the link right to Elizabeth and Irene, and they can put it on the Helping Parents Heal page, and as well as the Maureen Hancock fan page on Facebook. It's free. Sometimes I might put out a couple of families that I work with kids with cancer. So I do a lot of hands-on healing and end-stage cancer work with everybody, any age, but I get so many requests from families of children that's where I like to put a lot of my effort. So you can make a donation there, or just jump on free December 23rd. So, and it's on Zoom, by the way. So I want to do a little meditation just to kind of get you into a bit of a relaxed state. I know everybody's running around and, I just made an emergency blueberry pancake for myself just to give me some energy. And fun fact that Mercury is the hell out of retrograde last night, and 7 planets that were in retrograde. If you're into any of that stuff, it causes communication problems, things that break down. If you take a look at over the last couple of months, it's like, bye, Mercury. See you later. So I used to do stand-up comedy. I am the comedian medium. So I help you just to celebrate life and memories and open up to the possibilities. I teach everyone how to be more open to the signs. And I bet you there's been many times that you've said, where are you? Give me a sign. I'm ready, willing, and able, and nothing happens. So that's where this little meditation will help you just kind of get into that groove of just letting them lead the way. Because when you stop putting control on it, or you can't help it, but say, I need, I want, and you change your language to, hey, if you can, you can. Show up if you can. And it releases that heavy hold of energy. So I studied Chinese medicine and energy, and I own a yoga studio, and I've been doing all kinds of healing work for many years. So let's get into that little bit of meditation. Get nice and relaxed. Uncross your legs. It blocks the energy, the meridians. Okay. And here we go. Isn't that interesting? There's no coincidences. And this song is Gift of Light. Gift of Light. So just going to put that here. The most important thing for you to know about just getting into that space to lead with your heart and not your head is deep breathing, deep conscious breathing. So you want to take a deep breath in through your nose. Exhale through your mouth slowly. On the exhale, I want you to deflate your shoulders. We hold our shoulders up as earrings, right? So you're going to breathe in and exhale. Bring those shoulders down. I'm just going to be quiet for a minute here. When your mind starts to, I'm never quiet, but when your mind starts to take over, just release the thoughts and the heaviness. Okay, and just be present, be in this moment. And I want you to imagine that you're at the base of a mountain and you look up and see those snow peaked tops of the mountain. And it seems so far away until you reach the other side, the top of the mountain, that other level. And so you choose to go right down the middle of the mountain and up. And in front of you, there's rocks, they're flat. And you're just instinctively climbing each rock. And you look down, and each rock has a message. And it's something that you need as you start to make your journey. And maybe you look down and see the first one is clarity, because you're trying to find the clear channel to receive your own signs and messages in connection to your special child, your loved one, and step on it. And I want you to see what that feels like, to have that big rush of energy go through your body of clarity. Wow, I'm going to lead with my heart and not my head. I'm going to try not to overthink this, right? And then the next one, the next word might be peace. You're seeking peace and you stand on it and keep climbing. The next one is stress relief. Stand on it, feel what that feels like, and you keep climbing and climbing, watching as the sun beats through the trees, the blue sky above you. An eagle catches your eye and you are immediately filled with wisdom. And then the next rock is purpose. I get asked that a lot. What is my purpose? Why am I here and they are not? Shouldn't I be with them? Why am I still here? And so searching for that purpose. And they always tell me, your children always tell me, I'm going to help you find your purpose because I'm going to work through you. And I'm going to help you to figure out why you're here. Maybe it's a life of service. You're going to help other parents who've gone through the same. Maybe you're going to write a book, a song, a play, or you're just going to find that your purpose is to live some of their dreams out and continue on until you reach that other side, the top of the mountain. It's getting clearer and clearer, so you're getting lighter and lighter as you climb, leaving behind maybe some heavy guilt, just a little speck, so that you can be a clearer channel to receive tonight and every day. I'm going to leave behind a little bit of anxiety, maybe a teeny bit of depression just tonight, so that I can just open wide to these amazing possibilities. You are standing at the top of the mountain, right? The song is Keep Looking Up. No coincidence, right? Keep looking up. And at the top of that mountain, you can see this person smiling at you. All you can see is the beaming smile on their face. And maybe you have more than one child, any age, on the other side, or heaven, or whatever you call it. And they're all lined up. Maybe there's your mom, your dad, sisters, brothers, children, babies, dogs, cats, and they're all lined up. And you reach the top. And they say, we've been here all along, helping you along the journey. Just trust, open up to the possibilities, take a deep breath, and exhale, bring it down. Walk over to your kids, give them a hug. Feel their energy go right through you and say to them, I know you're here. Even if I can't always see, feel, hear, or sense you, I know that you're holding me up. Just like the oxygen I breathe, you can't see it, but you know it's there. It sustains you and it gets you through each day, each minute, each little teeny bit of time until you're together again. And come back into the room. Come back to me just for tonight. Deep breath. I know that's heavy, but when you can learn how to meditate, and I'm sure you've heard this a million times, when you can quiet those thoughts that keep coming in and taking over, especially when you're trying to sleep at night, just throughout your day, all night. But when you can get to that quiet space, you can receive. And I'm not sure if she's on here tonight. I spoke with a woman this morning. It's her daughter's 1-year anniversary today. I'm not sure if you're on here, Mamiko, but I hope you don't mind me sharing. But she said, I've been trying and trying and trying to learn how to meditate so that I can reach Erin. And she kept seeing, she goes, why am I seeing a blue dot of light whenever I close my eyes? I'm like, well, that's your third eye chakra that's opening up, right? To creativity, to intuition, to being able to feel. And so I know that she's starting to have dream visits. She's full. She's always in her head. And I know that's her daughter's way of getting through. And her other daughter, who she said was a huge skeptic, engineering mind, after our session, like maybe 6 months ago, her other daughter said, I believe, because now her sister is visiting her in her dreams. So before you go to sleep at night, here is a little tip on having a dream visit. So you run through a memory. It can be like the last trip you took. It could be Disney. It could be, just a family gathering, Christmas, Hanukkah, whatever, something. And you go through it for 5 minutes and you see and feel. And so that, let's say it's Disney, you can see yourself walking in with your child. You can see, all the bright colors and the music and everything, and run through some rides you went on, things you went and did. And then it opens a portal so that when you fall asleep, they can slip in. So if you're one of those that says, I've never had a dream, I keep trying, I'm always in my head, the witching hour, they say, is between like 3 and 4 a.m. So if you wake up every morning and it's 3:15 or 3:30, that's them trying to nudge you. Sometimes it's just to make you gladder. Either way, I think it's them trying to to dig in. And before I start doing some readings, I want to tell you about an amazing sign I got from my mother. So she passed 3 years ago. I was holding a grief retreat. I do grief retreats all around. I'm trying to get it together. I'm opening a grief retreat center in Martha's Vineyard. I'm so Boston, Martha's Vineyard, next year, and it will specialize for parents who have physically lost children. I say physically because they're still here. But I was going to teach a grief retreat. I had just had surgery for a cancer scare. Praying to my mom. Am I going to be okay? I hear my mother, "Oh, Maureen, stop and get wine." We're Irish, for the guests. So I go it's Newport, Rhode Island. I go into the Packy, and there's 2 bottles of wine in the fridge. That's it, white wine. Now, my mother's name is Grace Agnes. I want to show you this. I almost fainted, and I'm a medium. This is a bottle of Grace. Well, it says Ava Grace and Agnes. Look at that. Grace, Agnes. People. So you don't even know. Be the store clerk. This was me. Are you ready? This is my mother. This is my mother. And anyway, my husband was with me, and he was like, he has resting bitch face. He's like, "It's her mother, ring her up." So if that's not the best sign, I don't know what is. And I hope you get signs like that on your journey. It is possible. And if you haven't gotten any, you may want to look at being an overthinker, needing to go out for walks, clear your mind, get into that space, getting out in nature so that you can see the hawk, the butterfly, the dragonfly, the ladybugs. Lean up against a tree, stand on the roots of a tree. I have to go into the woods after I do an event. It's called tree bathing. It just works for me because I'm an anxious person. And I just kind of let it all go, right? Okay, so you ready? And, I wish I could get to all 244 of you, but just by hearing other people's connections, I get a lot of double connections. You may hear your story within another's. I know, unfortunately, that can be the case here, that you have things in common with others. Take it into your heart if you hear something that belongs to you. I know it's one of the most frustrating things is like, "Oh, I think that medium's talking to me and I can't get her attention." You are the medium. We were born with these abilities to see, feel, hear, and sense. And it's just getting out of our own way so that we can walk that medium walk, I guess, right? Okay, so I'm not one that just throws out like, "Oh, I have a man in his 80s with a heart condition." I did an event with a medium once and she said that, and I thought she was kidding, and I was like, and she goes, "I'm not kidding." I go, "Oh, okay." So I just kind of get feelings and just kind of scooch around. I did have, it doesn't usually happen for me, but sometimes I'll just get like an early bird, I'll tell you. And so a couple of things, all your kids are here. Oh my God, my freckles have chills, if you could see this, right? But I don't know why I'm drawn to this. It says Thomas Hamilton. So I don't know if I'm allowed to. I think I can. Can I pin this? Yeah, I can pin you. Hello. Can you unmute?
You have to ask that person.
I asked him to unmute.
Okay.
Oh my God, I was like, who's talking? I don't even know. I'm wicked scared. I'm scared. So hi.
Hi.
Hi. So this is what happens for me when I hear like the vibration of your voice. That's when I start to make the connection. And then I am getting like, there's a lot of different people coming in as well. So is son passed for you?
No.
So you're saying daughter then?
No. We came on
It's his
because
sister, but for his parents.
it said something about siblings.
Oh, I see what you mean. Okay. All right. So yeah. And then, but is your dad passed as well though?
No.
Mine is.
Oh,
Okay. So
Yeah.
I won't get like in-law step up, but this guy stepped forward like we're right here. And I feel like you, and you don't have to say anything yet, but you have a recent passing, it feels like, because I'm getting chills. And I just keep hearing like, I'm with dad, and just needing you to know they're together. Also, someone is either Catherine or Kathleen. And don't forget, oh,
She always comes up.
who's that?
Her sister, but she's alive, but she comes up every time.
Okay, so they can be living, you guys, okay? So, and that's for everybody. When I hear names, they're either living or past. Sometimes I can tell and sometimes I can't, okay? So, but I thought somebody was saying like K, like K-A-Y as well. So, yeah, I know that you had just said like, oh, you thought it said sibling. So you're saying that your sister passed? So you're saying, okay. I bet you she's gonna, so she's gonna, what's that?
2 weeks ago.
2 weeks, okay. You know, it takes,
for his parents to see what if this could help them.
yeah. So, you know, introduce this to your parents, okay, so that, you know, they can see this. Especially, I think your mom prays a lot, by the way, because I keep seeing Mary, Blessed Mother, on the half shell.
That's 100%.
Yeah.
And like, so I know it's only been 2 weeks, but give it a couple of months while she gets situated. Although I feel like your sister is kick-ass and she's going to help because she wants to help. And if somebody on this feed, and we'll see here, this kid, and I don't usually do it like this, you guys, and there might be more than one, and I'll try to get more. Your sister's going to help a young man. I think he's early 20s. And I see in front of, this is for somebody else on the feed, I think, who, I just have to say this, went in front of a train. Okay. So I feel like your sister's going to help him. I also want to bring up, and you guys can write in the chat, everybody, and I'll take a look and see, you know, what's been going on and, or what's going on here. Someone, and then I know a lot of people have Brian and Ryan connected, but I hear that name and that could be connected to this. So your sister is awesome. Who's Carol? Do you know Carol or Carolyn?
Oh,
My mother.
yeah, her mom.
Is your mom? Okay. So they love to give me names and talk, but is your mom still here though?
Yeah.
Because her mother's coming through and just saying, you know, tell your mother she did everything for me and I want to thank her. So your sister and your father, right, and your grandmother are going to help me to help a lot of these shining light parents today. And I hope to one day be able to get a chance to help your mom and dad, sir, to know that, you know, they're okay.
Can we just tell you one thing? When she was in the process of passing, we say she was in between worlds and she was like already helping people. She's like, I'm going to help him. You're next. Like, like she was already directing traffic up there with who she was going to help.
She was straddling.
Like, it was very
And
weird.
it was very like, she was adamant about everybody. We got to help this guy.
Like, she was like definitely directing traffic up there.
Oh my God, I love that.
Like,
I have
yeah.
chills too, everybody.
Yeah, wicked bad.
Yeah.
But it's like, I've never, you know, I've been doing hospice work, everyone, for 25 years, and I'm there when thousands of people pass and I help them to release. And I've never seen anything like that. And for you to say, because that's how she, at 2 weeks, she's coming in like, okay, Maureen, you have a baby who's waiting to come through, 6 months old for her mother. And then you have this person who went in front of a train, like she's already telling me.
Yes.
That's amazing. So lots of love from the heavens above. And I want you two to write in the chat if you hear anything that still goes back to your family, okay? I call you spirit hose. It's not your fault. Okay. All right, so we'll have you mute. Usually I'm really good at this, but can you help me out here? Irene, yeah, there you go.
I muted them.
Thank you, thank you. And so I just want to go here. Let's see, there was a woman who said, oh, my sister had the train accident.
Yeah,
And if
Mariah.
if you want to pin her maybe before I can get a chance to.
I asked her to unmute.
Hi.
It's because you have two devices on. So you need to turn
She's my
them off.
daughter.
So go in separate rooms if you can.
I can do that.
Hi. So did you say somebody else is on here with you?
Well, my mom is on the Zoom meeting on her computer and I'm on my phone.
I can bring her. What's her name?
My sister,
No, your mom. So we can bring
Oh.
her on with you.
Cheryl McDonald.
So let's see, participants. Here we
Find
go.
her. Let's see.
So McDonald's. So you go down to the C's. Here we go.
Hi,
I asked her to unmute. She should be unmuted.
Oh,
hi. Hi, Maureen.
hi there. Hi, Cheryl. So
Hi.
I wonder if there's a way, usually I can have you and your daughter, your
Side by side. She can turn off her phone and come sit next to me.
I
Yes,
can do
please.
that.
Yeah. Come on, honey.
No, I have chills, you guys.
You know, I had an appointment at the time of this meeting and I was trying to talk to Megan today and the appointment got changed at the last minute. So I felt so strongly because she was here with me. So
I love it. Did everyone hear that? So Cheryl said she had a meeting tonight, prayed, and it got moved because she felt a strong pull to be here. So I'm going to tell you this, like your daughter in heaven, she's very fast. She's very like, she has male energy. I don't know if you've ever been told that before, but just like, you know, let's go, let's go, let's go. So sometimes I hear just words and other times I hear, and it's like tuning into an AM radio. That goes for all of you when you're trying to really hear. And I know, and what's your name, sis?
Mariah.
Oh, Mariah. Okay. So Mariah, I know that you're an empath. I know that you feel things very deeply, like you have a million friends, but only one. Like you just don't, you know, I can't see it totally, but she loves that you wear that necklace. She keeps saying like, Mom, she's come in like 1 or 2 dreams and she's trying to get in, but she's having some trouble. And then July has some meaning for some reason. Is anyone like July birthday? Oh, I had a pen.
Trying to think what.
the last time I saw her was July. Her transition was August. We met, the 3 of us, Mariah, Meg and I.
It was right before I left for my trip.
Yeah.
Okay, don't tell me
So-
where. But
Okay.
so right away she's just like boom, bang, boom. And that July had significance. And you know, she yeah, she just said like it all happened so fast. I'm sorry, I'm sorry. She's an old soul too, and that's why she said sometimes I couldn't stop my thoughts. That's what I got. Like she literally just said like I'm too busy. Like it's too much. It's too much, right? Her words, sometimes I get them. It's the old souls, they just talk. Like she's like, oh, hold on, my dogs are gonna bark. Shh. Right up to upstairs. I'm surprised they usually bark. So she said, you always understood me, Mom. You always, you never gave up on me. That's what she just said. And then showing me the thing she wrote to you. So she's showing me that how significant that was and like almost profound, like deep, 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 you know. I have food coming for you. So, I'm chuckling, right? So DoorDash is cooking for you tonight. And she is like, just keep talking to me. Like, I feel like I'm here. She has like, I think a grandfather with her that maybe, I don't know if she didn't know him or it was a long time ago or something
A
like
long
that.
time ago.
That's our papa. He
Yeah.
died when we were like 5.
So, because he just waved that he's there. And there's somebody named like Tom or Tim. or
Tom's my
something like that.
husband, but he's
Oh.
alive.
Yep, of course. And you know, when they give the names, you guys, they're going to be living or past, but I love that she called him Tom instead of Dad. But, like,
would.
but she just said like, I help troubled kids. Like that's part of my
Oh my
mission.
gosh, that was her whole life, was helping people. It came out so much at her funeral. that was her whole life, helping.
And she said, she goes, I know this is gonna sound weird, but she goes, I'm a certified counselor. Like that's like, eh. And then mom, let's see, I don't know what this is. Just be careful, excuse me, that there's something leaking from your car. Something, I don't even know what she's talking about. So, or maybe yours, but all of a sudden, sometimes this is interpretation, but I see like, oh, you gotta, something about maybe even like transmission fluid or something like that, whatever the green is. It might be antifreeze, but just, keep that in the back of your head, because she went from I'm a counselor to get your car checked. But she's going to help me to help. I want to try to get to as many as I can. I know there's so many on here, but she's smiling. She's like, I'm better than okay. Like, I feel clear. You always worried about me more than Mariah, just something in your soul knew. And I've heard of this before where you feel like, oh, I feel like they could slip away or not be here for a long time. Right. So she's doing her work. Mariah, you're going to do great things. Something about outreach work. So like, maybe that's in your soul of like, oh, maybe I'm going to work, as an addiction counselor or something like that. But she's going to do the work through you here. So keep talking to her like you did. And oh, mom. So, and are you, so it's either her journals, it's more than one writing that you might turn into, you could turn into a book, because it's like, almost like from out of the darkness. That's what she's saying. Right?
We have all her journals.
She had a million. They were very sporadic. She would write little notes and her thoughts and coffee tasting things, like random, in some notebooks, and then she would move on to the next one and start writing more and more about her meditations and stuff. She was on a real spiritual journey the year before she transitioned.
She was meditating a lot and writing a lot.
I love it. So, okay. You'll see, she's going to help a bunch of people now. So lots of love from the heavens above.
Thank you.
Thanks, you guys. Okay, so we can unpin them. What is she saying? Mia. Something about Mia. If anyone, write in the chat, so I feel like this is another. Oh, are you trying to tell me something? Write in the chat. If you want, I can see it.
So Brianna is saying my daughter was Mia. She passed.
Oh, okay. So
Sounds
that
Brianna. Her name is Brianna Burke. Irene, can you maybe unmute her?
Yes, I've asked her to unmute. Hi,
Great.
Brianna.
Hi, how are you?
Hi. So the other thing is that I know they just said their daughter Cheryl's daughter's Megan, I think she said, with Mariah. I think they also have a Mia, but this is the baby, right? Yeah. Okay. So I wonder, because the first lady that came on, remember the woman that passed 2 weeks ago?
Yes.
She's trying to help a baby come through. I have chills right now. Are you okay with this?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh my God, I thought that was like a man, but it's your cat.
Yeah, she's all around.
So animals can feel spirit. So dogs will wag their tail, bark, go over to a room. They can feel them because they're so pure, just like a baby. Cats are super psychic. Cats are like, I'll scream you. I'm a cat. I'm psychic. So that cat's feeling something. And I wonder, Cheryl and Mariah, right? If you knew something about Mia, I think that was a friend of Megan's too. That's what I'm feeling as well. Okay, here we go. So there's an older woman coming through holding your baby. Okay, so it feels like, a grandmother to you or a great grandmother even. So, so I'm just getting like, I get sort of panic attacky when it's new. So Is it just a couple months?
Yeah, it's not even been 2 months yet.
Okay. So that's why I just keep getting like, this is when they try too hard, right? So do you, obviously it's new, right?
Yeah.
And that babies come in at like 100 miles an hour as opposed to like 50 miles an hour. So I keep saying like, and I'm saying it like, slow down, slow down. Do you have trouble feeling her?
What do you mean? Like,
Like,
yeah,
getting
kinda.
signs and
Yeah,
okay. You'll get more. It's just so soon, and
yeah. I've been
they-
hearing her name a lot more, and to be honest, I've never I don't even know anyone named Mia. So like in every show I watch, so those are signs. It's like Mia, CSI. There was like 3 Mias, and I'm like, I don't know any Mias. So
neither do I.
so yeah.
So you're right. And that goes for all of you parents and siblings and whatnot, that when you randomly hear their name, oh my God, or on the side of a truck or a license plates, or, they will show up in the most amazing ways. So I got to just slow it down a little bit here. So I don't know if you even know, was there anything wrong with her heart?
We don't know yet. The autopsy isn't back. She just stopped
Okay.
breathing in her sleep. There was no really. They've called me a couple times saying they still haven't found anything.
Wow. Okay.
So
And I have heard that, but I did get something like maybe with the wiring, and a lot of times it comes with, sorry, you guys. Sorry everyone. DoorDash. Okay, enough. I'm gonna go upstairs. But sometimes it'll come back inconclusive.
yeah.
Sorry, 3 dogs, yeah. And I think that's how it's gonna come back. Okay, so I'm just asking for like more, and it might be too soon, and I might have you like just private message me. So hold please, I'm going into another room. Okay, here we go. All right, that's better. So just have to get this. Okay. So I'm asking them to slow down. Do you also have like, oh, your grandfather's passed?
Yeah.
Okay. Is he a hot ticket?
Yeah, he is. I buried her with him, actually.
My God. So I literally said in my head, who's there with her? Who's there with her? And he was so cute. And he was like, I'm here with her. Like he was all like excited. And he just went gentle, like she's here with us. She's okay. Did somebody give you I don't know if you got this yet, but he just showed me that she has her own star, like a star registry. Go
Does
get
she?
it. Oh no, someone's gonna give you one.
Oh, oh.
Soon.
Yeah, I was like, wait, what?
You'll see, it's like things to come. Like I think he's sassy. Like he's like, oh, someone's gonna give you a star. And I feel like it's already in the works, and you're probably gonna get it within a week or something like that. So, but yeah, your grandfather, it hasn't been long for him, like a year maybe?
I think like 2 or 3 years, 3 years maybe.
Okay. So he's there too. So Mia, you'll get more signs. Keep a journal next to your bed, notebook, something so that you can remember dreams. I feel like you can't help it. Your mind's going all the time. So do you have a son yet?
No.
Whatever. So I don't, none of my beeswax, but I think that is, next in line or something like that. But, if you so choose to,
I one day, nowhere soon, but I will one day.
Yeah, you will.
Yeah.
And then it's like, if, it's either a boy or girl, but if a boy comes, I feel like almost like a piece of Mia comes back. I'm not God. I don't know everything, but I kind of get that sense. So, but I hope that you have lots of signs. There's somebody in my area named Sandy Alemian. She's a medium, everyone, that specializes in baby loss because she lost her baby at 2 months old. So Sandy Alemian, if you want more info, send me a message.
That'd be great. Thank you.
But she, she'll do some, and she does grief counseling too. So I think she'd be a really good fit for you.
Does she do like one-on-one counseling?
Mhm.
Is she around Bridgewater? You're from Bridgewater, right?
Bridgewater, Mass. Where is she? Maybe Hull, Mass?
That's not too bad.
Where is she? Yeah, something like that. But she might have an office. But give her a call, sandylehman.com, and you'll see. But get her book, Congratulations, It's an Angel.
Oh,
About baby loss. I know. Yes,
thank you so much.
congratulations. It's an angel. So listen, lots of love from the heavens above, and we're all going to be sending you all our love and signs and whatnot. Wait, she's still talking. Did you plant a butterfly bush or something?
Oh, what?
Butterfly bush?
At her grave, we put a rose like cemetery. Not cemetery. It's like a big rose thing with like her name on it. I don't know if that is, but my great grandma, who said, I think it was Carol. My grandma was talking about, her sign is like yellow butterflies.
Carol?
Like, yeah, I think
And
that's the grandma, the woman that was holding her at first. You were
I
talking
bet.
about.
Because I just asked the last people who Carol was. Did you hear me say that?
I didn't connect it at first, but yes.
But then I think she said that was her mother's name, but it can have a double. And is she your daughter's Mia Rose?
Yeah.
Is a Rose for something else?
My friend passed away. Her name was Rose. Like
Yep.
actually a week after I found out I was pregnant, she passed away.
Because I didn't know who the hell it was, but I heard like her middle name's Rose, and that's for me. And I just assumed maybe it was a grandmother or something like that, right? 'Cause
Right.
all of a sudden, no, your friend is
Her name's
loud
Rose.
and proud. Like, just like, I'm right here, everything's good, don't worry about it. Like, she's like Elaine on Seinfeld, like, let's have drinks.
That sounds like Rose.
Yeah, she is just like, woo, woo, woo. But she said she's safe and she's your guardian angel. Well, thank you. I already
Thank
forget
you.
your name. So, all right.
Thank you so
You want
much.
to unpin Brianna? Mwah. Love to you, Brianna. Okay. And so I want to go to this Gianna Robinson.
Let's see, Irene, are you getting her? I'm looking. There are quite a few.
I
here,
got her. I got
You
her.
got her?
There we go.
Okay, thank you.
I think we all did at the same time.
So I can
Hi.
still write, but I don't see a pin. I
Gianna,
don't know. Does that work, you guys? Or do you want a pin?
looks good. It's perfect. We can see
I-
her.
Can you unmute yourself?
I am.
You
I
are.
think.
There you go.
Yep.
Okay. And I can see all the comments, everybody, about, butterflies and the bushes and things like that. You spell Sandy's last name Alemian, Alemian. She has a great website and lots of books and stuff like that. So, and she does, all kinds of stuff. Okay, so hello. Hi there. Hi. I just need to hear the vibration of your voice to make a connection. So just say hi, Maureen.
Hi, Maureen.
Okay.
How are you?
Good, good. So, your son feels grounded to me. Like it's been a little bit of time. Like he just is like, we've got this, we've got this. Is he kind of maybe reserved or private?
He was very private.
I just want you to know that he doesn't come in like how this last girl's friend Rose was like, woo! Like your son is like, hi, Ma. He's just like, what's up? Just cool and what struck me is just a little bit like reserved or private, and like he doesn't want 200 and something people looking at him. It's none of their business. That's what he said. He did. He does show me a hug dream. So do you remember him coming to you?
I did a meditation where we hugged.
Okay, because he said it was real. Okay. I do feel like he passed quickly. He said it all happened so fast. He doesn't want to talk about it, and I respect that. Would he ever do like F-bombs?
Yes, constantly.
So it's fire truck minus the ire and the t. So, because he, yeah, I won't swear, but he, I do swear, but he's like, Ma, like it was so effed up, and I didn't mean for this to happen and to hurt you. So he's just cool. Like he's just cool. He's chill. He's chill. Isn't that a good word? He's just like, peace, what's up, or maybe a little bit of no. But he wants to make you laugh. So now that I've got to know him just a little bit, I feel like he does have a funny side, but you like really have to, get to know him. And he is talking about 2. So there's either 2 siblings or he's one of 2.
He's got 2 biological siblings.
And who's Chris?
Chris?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
So,
I mean, there's someone from his ex-girlfriend's family named Chris, but
yeah, I do that too. I'm like, nah. It's like, and it might be Kristen. So if not, if on the, I'll look in the chat. Sometimes people are like, oh my God, that's my daughter, Kristen. But it just came in so loud in my head. And plus, because your son is just like, young man of not a lot of words, he's just like, I'm good. I'm good. Like everything's good. Everything's good. So, and your mom's passed?
Sorry?
Is your mother passed?
No.
What about his other grandmother? There's a woman with him.
His grandmother, my mother-in-law, passed the summer before.
Okay. So that's it. There's a woman there. She has mother above her. That to me means either your mother or your mother-in-law. She doesn't want to take away, but she does want you to let you know that he is there. He's okay. Your son is communicates with music. I just got him loving music, and that is a huge way for him to communicate. And then did somebody steal something off of like his memorial garden?
Yes.
Tell me.
You don't want to know anymore.
What's that?
You don't want to know. You don't want to know anymore, right? Just yes.
Oh no, I just want you to know that he, we're talking about all this stuff, and he was like, F-bomb, F-bomb. They effing took it. They took it. I tell her I know, and I'm haunting their ass. So I'm just being honest.
It's it's other people that are hurting.
Oh.
Other people at the cemetery.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, he doesn't really like it. So
it was very hurtful. Yeah.
And I mean,
when you don't have a headstone yet and you're trying to make the space, nice and beautiful and fitting for someone you love, and then it's taken.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you're so good to say it, it's other people that are hurting. And he's like, oh yeah, really? Well, they'll be hurting when I'm floating over their bed tonight. So I like him. He's sassy. I didn't feel this at first, but I've been doing this 22 years and no one's ever mentioned things, I know that can happen, everybody, right? But no one's ever said that in any of my sessions. But I think he's just like, letting you know, like, this is me, like, this is who, your son. He's just like, I hear you, mom. Um, he just said, you always tried to help me. You were trying to reach him on the phone. Something about you had just talked to him. Had you just texted him?
No, it happened overnight
Okay. Something
with
about
his daughter there.
someone had just either called him or texted him or something like that. And
Everybody was trying to text him and he wasn't answering.
oh, that's why. Because he went into like, you never gave up, you tried to help me, blah, blah, blah. And is someone Ava?
Close.
Is that his daughter's a name?
Yes.
Don't tell me, because he is trying to tell me, like when you said he was with his daughter, he was like, like that, like A ends in A, right? A, does it
There's
begin
an
with
A and an A.
Yes. So this is when I spy vowels. I might not have it. What is it?
Ariella.
Ariella. I couldn't get it. But he was trying. He was trying to tell you, and this is him, and he is okay, and he is sorry. He is sorry. But he's okay now. He feels like clear, and so he'll always be with his daughter. He'll always be with you, and he needs you to know that. So lots of love from the heavens above.
I have a question.
Sure.
So when he OD'd in 2017, he says it was just like falling asleep and he didn't see a light. So he figured he was just going into nothingness. He just fell asleep and there was nothing after that. And they had to revive him. He had no pulse. He wasn't breathing, no heartbeat. So I think he died. So what does he think about this?
Yeah,
This is a real deal.
I know. And I have heard that before because I've witnessed so many deaths and passings, and passings. Some say they see a light, others don't. Others say it's like, and I had 2 near deaths myself with my car accident and a childhood illness when I was in a coma. And other times it feels like you're swimming in like warm water, almost like a womb. Other times they say that it's just nothing until you hit that threshold. Now, there was something there where maybe on a deeper level, or his soul knew he was coming back, and going to be revived. So he was in between worlds, I call it. So I won't know fully till I get there, but I have heard of that. Some see a light, others don't. But the main thing is when you sort of like cross over that threshold, I've witnessed this. It's beautiful.
Oh.
So many times. Oh, I was acting. Gina.
He was so mad at me for saving him that time.
They always are.
Mad.
They always are. And my husband died for like 2 minutes with pericarditis. And he said, he had 3 little kids. He knew he had to come back, but he said, Maureen, like, it was the best feeling in the world. I didn't want to come back. It was so amazing. And then he was thrust back in his body and he was pissed, even though we knew he had to be here. You know what I mean? So, yeah. And Teresa Woods just said her niece OD'd 2 weeks ago and said she felt complete relief. It is kind of that feeling. But the main thing is you will see him again one day. You will be together again. That goes for everyone. And they do help you figure out, what am I supposed to be doing here? And they'll guide you to that. I promise. All right, Gianna, I'm going to put you back in the queue. Thank you so much. And lots of love from the heavens above. How can you pop Wait a minute. We're back. Oh
Yes.
my God.
I asked her to unmute.
Thank you. So Colleen said, can't wait to see me in Vermont. Oh yeah, I'm in Vermont. I was like, where am I going in Vermont? I need my own psychic. Yes, I'm in St. Albans, Vermont in November. Yeah, you can go to maureenhancock.com for events, and I have retreats too. So let's see. Yeah, and I know there's just so many people here hoping and whatnot. And let me just do this for a minute here. Sometimes I just like to. I got to go to this. Jeff and Nan, you're the next contestants. I'm cuckoo.
Okay, you can unmute, please.
They did.
Hi, Maureen.
Hi.
Hi there. And let me just see if I can pin you. There you go. Hi there.
Hi.
How are you?
Good, good. So yeah, sometimes I just go like this and it just kind of pops up. And do you have sun passed?
Yes.
I don't mean to be loud, but he kept going like this. Boy, 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 boy. I'm like, okay, all right. So I'm going to tell you initial impressions. Oh my God, I have chills from head to toe. He is just like enters the room with a smile, like just what's up, what's up, what's up. I love that the cat's doing a little Halloween little cat's pose in yoga. So I'm asking to slow down. So do you know anybody that just like blurted out, like it was either like Dan or Dave?
Daniel.
Probably Dan.
Yeah. Daniel was his best friend.
Best friend. Okay. Because it was so like I was like, whoa. So, you know, let Dan know he got an honorable mention in here. Your son has very fast energy. So if you ever feel like you can't feel him, this is why. He is right up my ADHD alley, because I have it too. Isn't that true? He is just going like ice. He's going choo, choo, choo. And I feel like I'm following a bouncing ball. I can handle it because I'm fast energy. But I don't know if you've ever been read before, but he's going to come in fast, or they might not be able to hold the link. Have you ever been read before?
Yes. Yes. We've had a few.
Do they say how powerful he is?
Yeah.
In different
ways. Yeah.
Ooh, I'm having a hot flash. So, okay. I'm asking him to slow down. He's all over the place. Don't say anything, but like, oh, talk about this tattoo and talk about that. And I know people get tattoos, but I think he'll go more into detail. So in my head, and you can all do this, everybody that's on here, when you feel like your child is trying to get a message to you or anyone in spirit, you can coach them. In your head, you actually say, this is what it looks like. Slow down your energy. Come closer. Make it more obvious. I know you're here. So you validate them. You tell them to slow down. You tell them to keep repeating it. So this is what I do. I'm saying to your son right now, slow down your energy. Come closer. Just keep repeating things so I get it, because signs will always repeat, right? If you start hearing this one song on the radio, the next week you hear it, you get a certain number, then you keep seeing it on things, it repeats. So I know there's like a Mike or Mark as well.
I
I'm
mean,
not sure about that one yet.
yeah, not sure.
So I heard Mikey. And I know everybody and their brother has a Michael, but I did just hear that.
Yeah, a couple uncles, but I'm trying to place it with him.
Yeah, and who knows, it might not be, and again, everyone can come up with a Michael, but someone was saying Mikey. And sometimes, yeah, we'll do that. I think brothers Mikey Mark. So hold on, I'm gonna block my ears. And then like, so do you know, was his, just a yes, no, was his head affected?
No.
The son? Okay. He's definitely with somebody that had a head injury or something like that.
He had bruises on his head.
Like an impact. And he might be trying to help someone come through and he, from the thing. So I'm going to tell you this. So, and this woman, Patricia, said, my husband, Mikey, passed 5 months before our son, Hector. I'm just trying to get more. Your son is all over the place. Forgive me, but he's like, Ray, I gotta go. Oh, scratch my back, make me a sandwich. I gotta go. Call me. Like that's just how he is. But he's trying to show me that there's someone there with him. There's somebody there for folks that are on here that passed about 3 months ago in a car accident. This is definitely a car accident, and this is recent. And they're saying to me like 2 to 3 months ago. So I'm watching the chat, but this is how your son is too. Oh, I'm good. Help somebody else. Like I'm fine, help someone else. And your son is like a Pied Piper, because I just see a lot of kids around him. Like he would go help them. I don't know if he was in the hospital, but I feel like he would go help different kids or something like that. Hold on. So was he in his 20s though?
He was
How old?
24.
All right. I wrote 23. Did he have an overdose?
No, there was alcohol involved, but
Okay. So I felt toxins in the system and he was trying to tell me.
Mhm.
And then did you take his writing and put it on a tattoo or something?
Not yet.
we've talked about it.
I have a card with writing in it, and that if I was gonna do it, it would be, that's what I would use.
Yeah,
But I have no idea.
it feels
Mhm.
like right here. And
That's exactly what I said.
this is what I heard. As God is my witness, I heard before you said anything. They're gonna take my writing. It was a Mother's Day card, and it says I love you, and like I
Yep.
just see the whole.
It
We-
was a Mother's Day card.
We had that exact conversation.
Mhm.
Yeah. Like you guys, sometimes it's just like I hear them like they're talking to me. Other times it's little beep 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 beep. Your son was like, oh yeah, it was a Mother's Day card and it said like love you, whatever, and they're just gonna take that and put it there. And he loves that you're thinking of that. But he's very like, yeah, well, you might want to put it right here, but that's probably gonna hurt. And blah, blah, blah. You know, and okay, hold on, he's showing me something. Just a yes or no. Was he outside though?
Yes.
Mhm.
So you just tell me what happened.
He well, he died of hypothermia. So he took a Uber home and they dropped him off
Okay, because I don't know
in
why.
the wrong place.
I thought he did drowned, and I saw trees and water and all this stuff. And I'm so sorry,
Thank you.
Thank you.
but he is like the comedian of heaven. Like you don't even know. Like he's showing me like, what's up? Like, yeah. But he's so fast because he's just like, I'm good. And then do you have so why is he showing me this? So this is like either Colorado or mountains or
He went to the Grand Canyon
okay,
for
that
his last trip.
I think
Not
that's
too long before.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So see, even though that's a woman, that's like him standing on a mountain. That's what he's
Yeah.
showing me. Like, watch for birds of prey because he's such a cool kid. Like, he's not just gonna do your usual hawk. It's gonna be like, like an osprey or peregrine falcon or an eagle.
Yeah, we have eagles that do flybys up at our cabin all the time,
Mhm.
like
Where are
real
you-
low.
Where are you from?
Wisconsin, northern. So we're
Okay, see, because I don't know, right? You have them. You have them.
Mhm.
So, and he is like getting all like, I'm good. So, and your dad's passed?
no.
Okay, so there's an older gentleman there, definitely like war related medals.
Yes,
Tell
We
me
get
about
that.
we
Yeah.
get that a lot. Mhm.
Yeah.
With grandfather.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And granted, all our grandparents were in the war, but I do see it. Just letting you know, who's there and whatnot. So listen, I'm going to leave you with so much love from the heavens above. I kept trying so hard to get his name. I can't. What is it?
It's Austin.
Austin. Yeah, it's not in my database, but now it will be.
Yeah.
So you know what? Mwah. He's not dead. He's just different. He's right there.
Thank you so much. Thank
You're
you.
welcome. You're welcome. So I know I'm going a little bit over. Can I do one more, you guys?
How could we ever say no?
Of course.
Definitely, you can do one more.
Okay, good.
Thank you, Maureen.
I know, I just could go all night. Don't forget, everybody, I'm doing a free 2-hour just for, helping parents heal parents, or just anybody who's lost a child physically. December 23rd, 7 p.m. Eastern time, and they will put it on their site. So, yeah. And I always love to start with a meditation, because that's going to get you into that place, so that even though you may not get a message from me tonight, you might have a dream tonight, the next few nights. You might find heart-shaped rocks, pennies and dimes, 11:11 on the clock, seeing the cardinal, butterfly, dragonfly. There's so many ways, right? Excuse me. So, I don't usually do this like other mediums will go, oh, I have somebody here, but can anyone take it? I usually just pinpoint, boom. But I do want you to know that I just have a young person say to me, I died in a house fire. And it was just so like right there. And so I'm just going to see if anyone can take that. Definitely a male. I think sometimes, well, maybe 30s. Sometimes I don't get the age right, but there's definitely, and I have chills, and that's the quickening, and that means they're coming through. I know he was in a fire. But it was so like in my face though, like that it's a house fire, and they didn't have smoke alarms, and I think he was in the back, and maybe it could have been like, almost looks like, dorms, or like a house where everybody's sharing and stuff like that. So
we do have a member, Maureen. She's not on tonight, but we do. I know of the person.
You do?
Mm-hmm.
And did they lose a son?
Yes.
What was the circumstance?
It was a house fire, and it was an apartment fire. And it was a son and girlfriend passed in it. I don't even know her name, but I know her story, and I've seen her on Facebook. And we don't really have that many people that have that story, but I don't think she's.
Wow. And Lisa Mangold, I know that, are you the person that I just read that, are you the one with your husband and your son, and there was the fire in the shed? Because Lisa, if this is you, your son was helping this other kid who was in a house fire. Yeah. I don't know who Kelly is, Lori. You keep saying that. I don't know who that is, because I can't catch it. I know, and everybody needs a message here. I understand. I do. I don't know who Kelly is. I know you keep saying that, but I don't know who Kelly is. Okay, I know. I wish it was better than that. So I don't know. You'll see this person show up at some point. And let me just do this gallery view so I can grab one more. And I do wish I could just, talk to everybody. I really do. Something about this just happened. I'm asking that first reading to help me here. I have to go to Gus. Gus.
Okay.
That's
continue. Here we go.
Hi, Gus.
Let me hear your voice.
Hi. Good evening.
Good evening. Okay. You're like, it's Dan Rather with the evening news. Or Barry White. Okay. So because I only have a few minutes, I know you have a big gang over there. I see like the Verizon commercial and everybody's over there with you, right? And it's been a while for your dad, right?
Yes, it has.
Yeah. I just heard, hey, it's been a while. And I heard this. I never got to tell him I'm proud of him. Tell him. And he's, he needs you to know that. And then you have son passed, right?
Yes.
I'm going to tell you this because this is heavy. You broke the cycle. You said, I'm going to be different. I'm going to be like this kind of father. I'm going to do this. And so your father, this is very deep. I feel like Dr. Phyllis, but your father essentially was your teacher because somehow you broke some kind of a mold or like you broke a cycle. I don't know. And you were like, said, I love you. And some of the things that you didn't get. Does that make sense?
Yes, it does.
Yeah. And your son is telling you that. Like, can you turn off I Love Lucy, please? Like, can you turn off Lawrence Welk?
Yeah, yes.
Yes, please.
Yes.
All right.
Absolutely.
Gina Tay. And your mom is passed, correct?
Yes, she has.
She's just very loving. And then is your wife right there with you?
Yes, she is.
And her mother's passed?
Yes, she has. Yes,
Okay, because her mother's like trying to get in over your mother. Just like, I'm right here. I'm right here. And definitely, I think maybe it's her side. Are they bead squeezers? That would be Catholic.
Yes, yes.
You had to think about it. 10 Hail Marys, Gus.
Yes.
So, but anyway, there's your son. I just heard, so he's very, your son is very deep, like deep thinking. And if you notice everybody, the energy dropped from haha funny to serious. And he's very like, all right, I'm a deep thinker. I got to make this count. I can tell by his thoughts that he's just like thinking of 10 things at once. And, what about God? And is there really a Bigfoot? And what about this conspiracy theory? And you know what I'm saying, right?
Yes, I do know. He was the first one.
He's just like so like overloaded and just like overwhelmed with life and life things and this and that. And I think I do feel like he passed unexpectedly. Is that right?
That's correct.
Because he said like it all happened so fast. I wish I could hit rewind, but I can't. So we're gonna keep moving forward. Wow, no one's ever, I've gotten the rewind thing before, but no one's ever said like, now press forward, because we need to keep moving forward, because one day we'll get there and we'll be reunited. We'll be together again. So who's Stephen?
Stephen was his friend.
Yeah. Was he in his top 3, top 5?
Yes. Yes.
I think he was part of the 3 Musketeers, because that's what I just heard. So, I'm noticing they like to acknowledge their friends who they're trying to help, who are still here. And I heard Stephen has a lot of like crap going on right now. So I just got chills that he's trying to help him. And then I think I'm going back to your relatives, like somebody owned a store. They keep showing me like a little like market or a little like what looks like a liquor store, convenience store or something like that. Can you ask wifey?
Do you know anyone that has a convenience store? Or
It's from way back in the day. It's like a little store. Maybe
your
it's
mom or anyone in your family had a
hardware
store? They had a coffee shop.
Oh, coffee shop. A coffee shop.
Coffee shop.
That's good enough. And who had that?
My wife's mother, grandmother.
I love it because I did feel like I was going back in time, and I feel like your wife was close to that grandmother. I think it's her mother's mother, maybe. And who had 7 kids?
Who had 7 kids?
No.
No.
That would be your family.
Oh, that would be my family. 7 kids.
Where's the 7? Are you one of 7?
Yes. No, I'm one of 5. One
But
of 5.
what's the 7? Is that what she meant?
Yeah, yeah, that's what you meant. Yes.
Okay. Yeah, well, there's 7 of you. So,
Oh yes. I had I believe 2 brothers have had when they were very young. They passed.
so you are one of 7.
Yes.
Winner, chicken dinner. I knew we'd get there because they kept telling me, yes, yes. But that tells me now your mother wants to talk, right? Is your mother, I don't want to say pushy, but louder than her mother?
No, my mom was softer than than my mother-in-law.
Well, she thinks she should have a chance to come through. And I know there's Anna.
Oh, my niece.
Okay. I just got chills. Anything going on there? And this, one of them is in the medical field.
Oh, my mother-in-law was in the medical field. Yes, yes, it was.
Enough with her. Just kidding. But your beautiful son is with all your loved ones who have gone home before you. And he just said to tell you both, I'm good. I'm good now. I'm good. And he does hear you talk to him all the time. And who played guitar? Did you play guitar?
Yes, and the organ, both.
Let's just go with guitar. Okay. That's
Okay,
all
okay.
that's on the table.
Okay.
Teasing. I'm just teasing.
Yes.
I know they want to make you smile.
Yes, yes.
They want to make you laugh.
Actually, his little brother wants to learn to play the guitar. Now he's a freshman in college, and all of a sudden, all over the blue, he wants to start learning how to play the guitar. You see, you're validating that.
I love that. Is he Jay?
No, Sam. Yes.
So I know everyone has a J, but they keep putting that in front of me.
Jay and Sam.
It's just Joe. She'll know. She'll know. So what's your beautiful son's name?
Curtis.
Curtis. All these different kind of names that'll be in my database now because I love getting names. But I just heard like, I'm okay, Mom. He knows it's so hard for Mom and both of you, of course, but Mom's just like, it's too much. I can't, I just can't. But he knows he's the favorite child. So that's always a plus. He just said that. He just said that. And I think that he agreed to go through the most challenges in this lifetime. Can you agree with that?
Yes, yes.
Because he said he found his way out. And that's like out of like that sort of like challenges and a little bit of darkness and stuff like that. And he has found the light and I feel good. That's what he said. Like he, what do you say? I help troubled kids.
Yes, he helped a lot of friends. He was always helping people. And he was a freshman in college, and everything he was playing soccer. He collapsed, and it was a congenital heart defect.
Wow.
And he didn't know anything. He went undiagnosed until it happened.
Do you ever see the number 33?
Oh, yes.
He just told me that's his number. Why?
I don't know.
But you see it.
I see 33. He was 29. His numbers on his soccer was 29, always 29. But I always see 33.
Yeah. So that's one of his numbers is 33 and 333. He just told me that. He just told me.
Actually, with the numerology 333, that's his number 3, comes out with the number 3.
So you did his numerology and it came out that his number is 3 and 33.
Yes.
Pretty amazing. He said
Yes.
that was his number, right?
Yes.
Well,
It's
lots of
amazing.
love to both of you from the
Thank you.
heavens above, and make sure you let, I think you said Sam, right? Your other
Yes.
son. Let
Yes.
Sam know that he has his back and he's very proud of him. Okay.
Thank you.
And he'll always be there for him.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you, Gus.
Good.
Thank
God
you.
bless.
Thank you. He has. Thank you. So, all right.
That is beautiful. Oh my gosh.
Amazing.
So 33 is a very sacred number. I'm sure Gus understood that from listening to Sue Frederick the other
Yes.
night. And that's absolutely wonderful. So
What did she say? I'm just curious. What did she say about 33? Because my mom sometimes will use 333.
well, 33 is a very, very old, old soul. It's a 33 path, as Jesus was a 33 path as well. Not that you necessarily have to be Catholic or anything else to believe in that, but it's one of the master numbers, as April is saying. So 22 is as well, 11 is, but 33 I think is one of the most evolved. So Curtis, I guess, is one of those. That's wonderful.
Love it.
Oh my gosh. And Maureen, this was just such an exciting evening, and everybody's going to want to join you on the 23rd of December. So we're going to have to get the Zoom link for that and to know how to access it. And it'll be on your website. Is that correct?
Yeah, it'll be on
can,
so the Maureen Hancock fan page on Facebook. I'll also put it on Medium Maureen Hancock on Instagram. I'm also on TikTok, Carol Baskin, what's happening? So Maureen Hancock, I do a lot of like quick short videos and whatnot. I have an online university, the Maureen Hancock University, where you can learn how to better connect. It's all things soul and spirit related, right on the front page of my my website. So, but yeah, I can't wait for the 23rd. And then you can check out my events at maureenhancock.com. There's a bunch of retreats coming up, and usually my events are all sold out, but I added some tonight. So, and I'll do some online because I know people are here from all over the country, if not the world. And I'll plan, and I have that December 23rd, which is free, which is even better, right? My book is The Medium Next Door. You can get on Amazon on my website. And that book is really geared towards parents who have lost children in a physical way. So there's about 5 or 6 stories from moms who have found their way after loss. And they tell their stories, and then I talk about my story, but it's a quick read. If anyone's read it, people say they like it.
I have, I love it. Yes, it's a
Great book.
Oh
Wonderful
yeah,
book.
and I see Nancy saying yes, thumbs up. Wow. And I wish I could connect for every single one of you, but what I want to leave you with tonight is, first of all, let me help you ground a little bit. So I want you to imagine, now uncross your legs. I want you to imagine that you're standing on top of a mountain, right? So I showed you this here with the mountain, right? Arms outstretched, and just, I want you to feel the roots of a tree bubbling up from the earth and gently wrapping around your legs. And as the wind comes in and the sun beats down on your head, neck, and shoulders, you feel grounded. You're flexible, so you can move with the wind. And you can sway, but you cannot be bowled over. And I want you to feel your loved one, or even some of you have more than one child in heaven or the other side. They're all standing behind you and they have their hands on your shoulders. Maybe it's more than one hand, right? And they're filling you with love and strength and a knowing that you will see them again one day, and that they talk to you in your head, in your mind's voice. And they're listening and they're talking, and they know that you miss them and love them, but they already know the truth that you will be with them again one day. So slide into home plate when it's your time. Lift your head, hold your head high, talk about them, tell their stories, right? Keep a journal, do whatever you can to just keep that energy moving, and know that love is stronger than death. And I will leave you with that, everybody.
Beautiful. Thank you so
Thank
much.
you.
That was absolutely wonderful. And again, I just want to remind everyone that Maureen kindly wrote a foreword for a book. The book, every single penny of it goes to Helping Parents Heal, to allow people to have scholarships to our conference and to be able to bring these wonderful things to you through Zoom and other things. So thank you so much, Maureen. And we will see all of you tomorrow, hopefully for Mark Pitstick. After this meeting, Lisa is holding her meeting, Helping Parents Heal, Parents of Children with Special Needs. So please jump on that meeting if you can, if you'd like to. And again, thank you. I'm going to make sure, is everybody unmuted?
Yes, everyone can unmute to say thank you and good night. And thank you, Maureen. What a great night.
Thank you so much, Maureen.
Maureen,
Thank you
good
so
night.
much,
Everybody.
Thank
you.
Bye.
Thank you.
Enjoyed it. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.